I keep telling myself, like, you feel better when you turn off the Facebook and all that. Yeah, I do. I admit I do. But the thing, and it does, and it helps me feel better physically, psychologically, and socially, everything. When I turn off the Facebooks and everything. But I couldn't get it completely shut off because of that Ralph Parsons one. It's all that Jennifer Lopez bullshit. Right? And I'm not going to sit here in my room with that kind of a connection to that kind of bullshit because it's a lie. Okay? And I'm not going to sit here being seduced and mind fucked by a lie. It's just not, it's intolerable to me. And so I sit there and I know that my children and my family are trapped in that lie. And so I tell myself, you got to leave it open, and then you got to be able to find ways to navigate through it because it just kills people emotionally. Like Emily's, delete it. And the things that she has on her Facebook, And that's my Emily. It's not Jennifer Lopez's Emily. That's not Mark Zuckerberg and Sheryl Sandberg's Emily. That's not Oprah Winfrey's Emily. It's my Emily. Okay. Not theirs. Okay. Patrick tunes out. I tell him to. Okay. Because it literally kills him. Okay. But you'll let him go live a life with a wife. Yeah. Because it's not his time yet. Okay. Am I still kicking? Am I still talking? Am I still kicking the living shit out of you piece of shit motherfuckers? It's not his time to fuck with you yet. All right? I have to evolve this stuff as well as I can. So by the time it gets to those guys, a drone can come to your house and blow you off the face of the planet if it needs to. Your car can lock down and shut you down permanently so we don't have to be sold another car by you. All right? I am a very determined human being. I hate being tortured by a bunch of godless, faithless psychopaths. I have no intention on just laying down and dying and saying, come give me some drugs and kill me. No. I intend on living as long and usefully as possible. I'm the line of King David. My life fulfilled the book of Revelation. All right? I'm not going to just sit there and say, you little fuckers do whatever you want. You third rail walking, talking little mannequin motherfuckers, looking better than anybody ought to have a right to and saying, talking loud but not saying nothing. You start fixing the world. I'm not going to leave that. I'm not going to leave Emily to those piles of shit. I'm not going to leave Patrick and Jordan and Isaac and their wives to those piles of shit. I told my dad that. I'm not going to sit there and have Clinton or Trump be the president, stuff like that. Obama lied to me and said he might be able to help me do this, and he just sat there and took his nuts off and fed them to the corporations and said, here, eat my testicles. I have no testosterone. I'm a walking, talking pile of shit. Oh, boy. Lina Joshua would be proud of you. I think the book's talking about Judas. Judas got that shit pretty much on the number there, don't they? I think you pretty much redeemed old, what Judas, yeah, did Judas go to hell? Yeah, I agree with Lawrence. Judas went to hell. He didn't go to hell. Yeah, he did. Heaven and hell are relative interactive states of being. Okay? Judas chickened out and betrayed his best friend. He was supposed to stand for faith in Jehovah. He went for the Republic. And then, that one guy in Mexico State. Well, the Romans killed him. I'd like to think he'd have balls enough to hang himself rather than have to have the Romans do it for him. Okay? You ever seen that movie about Genghis Khan? Where the one guy comes up to Genghis Khan because he lost his honor and says, will you do me the favor of breaking my neck? Because will you help me kill myself? Because I have no integrity left? Because I sold out our moms to the cancer industry and then humanely am murdering people with drugs instead of letting them live the truth and educating them through technology on how to control their exponential growth by not buying into false fake religions and then letting oil and drug companies starve people to death in Yemen. Look at what that man left us. He helped do it. He could have got up, had some balls, told the truth. He would have been embarrassed. Embarrassed. That's all Michelle and Barack would have been, is embarrassed. Look at what was happening to Earl. Look what they did to Patrick. with his mother. Look what they did to Natalie with her mother. And look what they were doing to Earl, who was saying this is all happening and asking us all to help him. And we all just sat there like a bunch of impotent piles of shit. Okay? That's the reason why everybody cares about me. That's why they sit there. What's wrong? What's the matter? It's past, present, future operate at the same time. They're not worried about me. They're worried about what's going to happen in the future when the technology shifts. They're not concerned whether or not I live or die, if I'm happy, if I'm sad, how I'm feeling. They're worried, okay, because of what's going to happen to them. What are people going to say about them in the future? That's what's happening. Do you understand? People don't really care. They check out, I understand it. I understand why my sister goes to magic religious beliefs and needs it. Because, damn it, I mean, here's the guy who's the one. My sister Linda explained it to me, you know, when they sit there and I said, I would die with him. No, you wouldn't. Yeah, I'd be one of the ones laughing the loudest and mocking him the most. You know, you can't say what you've done, you would do unless you're given that situation. And here we are in that situation, and I did exactly what I said I would do. I would go with him. Won't you let me go with you? Yeah, I'll go with you, Jesus. Yes, Earl, yes. He told me when I was a kid, you're going to do this. I don't want to do it, Jesus. No one else can do it, Earl. This is for Emily and Patrick and Aiden and, yeah, all the kids, so they can inherit a kingdom of heaven here on earth and won't have to live the David Rockefeller bullshit that we were all raised with. About to go over a huge waterfall, yeah. Sharp rocks at the bottom, most likely. Bring it on. Okay, let's go. Okay. It worked perfectly the other day. I was stressed, and I get stressed about all this health bullshit. And when I got judo in my dreams, and I was getting all this mean shit, and I still get mean shit in my dreams. That's all I get is mean shit in my dreams. A bunch of shitty little mean girls. You know, and so I just said, man, if he really wanted to, he did my mom. Just go climb up to that tower and then just dive off like that kid from the Scientology thing. That kid from Scientology killed himself because there wasn't a goddamn thing he could do to change the world with modern technology. And no one was going to listen to him, and he didn't matter. No one's listening to you, and you don't matter. That's what Zuckerberg and Sandberger want me to think. You got their names fucked up? They got their names fucked up. It's what Oprah Winfrey wants me to think. That's what Donald Trump and the Obamas want me to think. That's what Soros and Blumberg and Gates and all them want me to think. They want me to sit here and think, nobody even knows who you are. There's no evidence to prove that you even exist. Yeah, Francesca. Yeah, you don't believe in God, do you? No, I'm an atheist. What's an atheist? A person that doesn't believe in God. Okay, you know what God is? God is an infinite source of all life. Okay, I don't even believe I'm alive. Well, then we can arrange with evolving technology to make that so. Sound like a plan? Okay, good. But there's no evidence to prove that Earl, the relative of Jesus and Moses and David, with no real evidence to prove they really exist except for a bunch of books that a lot of people believe in and then try to be good people like they were. Okay, I'm sorry, there's no evidence to prove they existed? Dear Francesca and Richard Dawkins, okay, there was once a man called Adolf Hitler, and he tried to eliminate of all evidence of all the dirty deeds he did, and really eliminate it. And he sat there, and he liked this man named Strauss, who was a Jew. And he tried to eliminate any evidence of him being a Jew so he could be a German because he didn't want to get rid of the waltzes, the Blue Danube and the Emperor's Waltz. You understand? Okay. So there's no evidence to show that they even exist. And history is written by the sociopaths that try to make themselves into the living religion and gods, right? Atheism. Interesting. Make one more, then I'm going to go to bed, okay?